What's up, everybody? It's Jeffrey Lyles welcoming you to another edition of Lyles Movie Files. Joining me is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Chief. Jace is supposed to come on. Hopefully, we'll see him shortly. But, Chief, what's going on in your world, my man?
Nothing good, man. I'm gonna nothing good, man. It's funny, man. I just got my car out the shop.
And a nice experience.
Yeah. It was although it was over $6,000 in repairs, although I'm still under warranty. I get the car back, I had the car back a week, and I go out to walk the dogs at night. I'm walking back in, and I noticed like the left side of my car leaning like a little past 6. And I'm like, what's up? And it's just sitting, the frame of the car is just sitting on the tire. I said, so I get in, start it up. It's like, your air suspension is no longer working. I'm like, and you can't turn the tire because the tire is sitting in the wheel well, and it's dropped down below where the tire is. So I'm like, so I got to call into work. I'm not going to work tomorrow. It's a real big mess, man. I get to get the car towed. It's one of those days, man. You know,
just like Monica warned us about. Just one of them days.
Yep.
Man, you know, car stuff is the worst. Because it's just like everything is just tied up with the car.
Oh my God.
It just gets you. And you just know, especially when you tow it in, you can just see the dollar signs in their eyes. Like,
oh yeah, he knows, man. So I'm gonna dust off my skateboard and get out there, man. And I haven't kick pushed in a minute. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens.
Very good. All right. So when last we spoke, you had not checked out Echo. Did you decide to?
No. I did not decide to check out Echo. I mean, look, it didn't get the greatest review here. I think when we go over my awards and subjects for the movies of last year, you'll see one of my categories, and you'll understand why I didn't watch it yet. So, you know, it is what it is, man. But who was it last week? It wasn't David Thanos, was it, that he said he was watching it and he was enjoying it?
Actually, before we get into that, because everybody was here in the chat, wanted to shout them out real fast, but David actually just when you said that, posted a comment. So, James Green, what's going on, man?
James Green, what up?
Blake is here as well.
Lizzie.
What's up, party people? Hey, Jeff, Jason, Chief. He knew that coming imminently to the stage was little bro Jace, who's still blacked out his screen, but he's here in studio, getting all set, getting his mic and makeup queued up and all that good stuff.
Look, he won't leave that treadmill early. Bro, you gotta get off the treadmill for the show.
After Shaw's in the building.
My man is like, nah, it's got to be 45 minutes.
80s kid from the 90s is here. What's going on?
80s kid, what's up, bro?
Snake Eyes is here too. So is David Thanos. Clint Dean responding to Chiefs.
My man.
Story.
Man. That's my guy, man. That's my guy.
The 80s did watch Percy Jackson this week, Chiefs, so you're all good.
Okay, as long as 80 kids, you know, he's still big up in it, man. Yeah, Green, thanks, man. At least it is, man. It isn't all bad. Yeah, Snake Eyes, man. What are you gonna do?
And Jalen with the pun of the night so far. Tough breaks, Chief. But you woke up this morning. You're a smart, good-looking dude. You're already winning. You got this, bro.
Hey, Parks, thanks, man. But Alana didn't think so because I paid for my Netflix. So, but I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, somebody on it's like, yeah. Because she was like, ugly people pay for Netflix. We got to give a shout out to Alana wherever you are.
She had to get up early for work tomorrow. Just like you. David Thanos said, so, binged Echo. It was decent. They told her story pretty good. The ending could have been better. Absolutely. But that's one thing that's for sure, and we find out the more we see it. The Vince guy, Vincent D'Onofrio, was made to be. He's awesome. He's really great, and I didn't even like the way they were doing some of the dirtiness to him, but he was really good in it. Darkness. Shout out to you, Jace. Chamberlain.
Yeah, thanks.
With the old school reference, which is wild that it's an old school reference in 2024.
Damn your couch. That's where he's at. He's on the couch, isn't he? Trying to clean the mud off the couch.
80s kid is not watching Echo anytime soon. I mean, watch it for the Daredevil fight. I think that's great, but
that was the first episode.
Rush out to see, huh?
That was the first episode you said, right? The Daredevil.
I did.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Yep.
So once the first episode is, I can stop watching it then.
David says, even though it was different than Secret Invasion, at least it kept you wanting to see the next episode. I mean, I kind of wanted to keep watching because I wanted to see where it was going to go. Since it's only 5 episodes, I didn't feel like it was a huge waste of time. I just wish some of the elements were stronger. Like by the end of the 3rd episode, it was like, all right, cool. What's going to happen next? Episode 4 is kind of a throwaway, and episode 5 was, all right, well, we're setting things up for other things. F your couch, says Craig. He knows about it.
Yeah, no doubt.
David Thanos agrees. That fight scene was wicked, man. Ryan Daly says, hey guys, I can't tune in tonight because I'm recording the latest episode of my Steamboat Willie versus the World podcast. That's the replay later. Have a good one.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, we'll have to catch it. Give it the Live Movie Files review.
Right. All right, so let's see here. Just a few bits of news. John Bernthal was interviewed by Screen Rant, and he was talking about the return of the Punisher in Daredevil Born Again. And he was asked if we can expect Frank to have grown as a character since we last saw him. I don't know yet. I don't know. It's too early to tell, and you know how Marvel is. I really can't say anything anyway, but I care about Frank deeply, and no matter how much Frank grows, he's always going to be the same. I don't really need anything else. John Bernthal was great as Punisher, and he's all lined up and ready to go. Has me very excited about where that's going to go. How are y'all feeling about this? Excited about Punisher returning for the Daredevil show?
I never watched Punisher.
See,
what?
No, I just don't understand sometimes.
Come on, Chief. You gotta watch these things.
Are you talking to me, Darkness?
God, wait, how did you watch? You didn't your Punisher? Yes, Punisher. Yes, I am coming for you. Okay, Punisher was right after. What was it? Daredevil season 2.
I'm Castle guy, man. But you know, I when I do this, obviously I'm gonna have a lot of time at home coming up, so so I will get into the Punisher. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Look, Thanos is angry. Look, he would have finger snapped me if he could. Listen, I'm sorry, man. I just wasn't a Punisher guy. I didn't, even when I used to be into comic books like that, I never bought the Punisher. I never bought a whole bunch of Punisher comics. It just was never my guy.
Exactly, David. Exactly. Mark, hey, what's going on? Guess what day it is? Home day.
Yes, indeed.
Now, I need to catch up on Reacher, David. I'm still making the long trek through Jack Ryan. I'm about done with season 2. That's been good so far, so I'm enjoying it.
The season 1 of Reacher I liked it. It was pretty good. Season 2, not as good to me. There's I don't know. It's like I feel like there was a lot less parts to season 1. Season 2 has a whole bunch of
subplots.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people, it's a lot of things going on. So, you know, but it's still good. It's just not as good as the first one. You know, that sophomore thing isn't as great as the original. So
yes. Hello, Empire Strikes Back. Yes. Hello, aliens. What's going on? Gotta watch more TV shows, Chief. Like Daredevil season 3.
yeah,
Chet
man.
Inator Gator coming over from Lyle's Figure Files. What's up, everyone? What's up, Chet? Good to see you. Haven't watched Echo yet because I feel like Hawkeye made Kingpin a joke.
Chetinator Gator. That is a hell of a name.
It's not wrong.
The Chet.
Yeah, Chet. I don't know if you're wrong on that one.
No,
It was
he's
weird because
not.
they presented him right at first, and then that fight team was like, I mean, I guess that could have happened, but yeah, they could have done. I feel like he needed to go between him and Hawkeye and Echo. So it was just this thing where he didn't have to get involved in any fighting to then get punked out. 80s kid says, yes, street level heroes. They better get Iron Fist right. I heard the show. Well, I mean, you didn't see a show. The show was okay. It was a little bit wonky the first season.
Yes, first season was cool.
Was good. I mean, you have to watch season 1 so you can understand the characters, but don't expect much. But season 2 was really good. I felt like
decent as hell.
Yeah, it was like one of those shows where you could tell they were trying to figure out what they wanted to do, how they wanted to treat the character, and then by season 2 they had figured it out. And maybe it was just interacting Iron Fist with the other characters, but it felt much more in line with other Netflix shows, much better than the season 2 of Jessica Jones. And I would recommend checking that out, especially if you've never seen it, because you don't need to listen to the his show was bad crowd, especially if you haven't seen it. Check it out and let us know what you think. David says, love the Punisher. That's my guy. Clay says, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Yeah, Chief. I mean, what did they say?
Slap!
Gotta watch that stuff, man. David says, come on, man. You ain't seen the last Daredevil. You don't see Echo. Cancel your subscription.
Look, I am. I'm about to be more attractive. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna pay for mine.
Really holding that tight.
Yeah. Look, I haven't been called ugly in a while.
Afton Child says, I'm happy John Bernthal returning as Punisher, but the Daredevil TV show with Chief.
See, look, they know.
Snake Guy says, I love John Bernthal, the Punisher. Yeah. Keith Cooper, what's up, man? They made him off his game a little in PG-13. What's it, PG-13? I thought it was like R or MA, whatever it is. And David Thanos says Iron Fist was the weakest of the Netflix shows, but it was okay. Yeah, I mean, it gets a really bad rap, and I think people who watch the MCU Phase 4 TV shows on Disney Plus and where we are, I guess, Phase 5 now, they would have a much different opinion on Iron Fist, even season 1, because they're really trying to figure it out. Once they did, it locked in. Key says, happy they have acknowledged the Defenders minus Iron Fist. Jamelin says Iron Fist was more frustrating than anything to me. It was a classic example of unreached potential. I feel like that's the show that if they had gotten around to a season 3 of that and Luke Cage, it would have been much better and really flowed well. There you go.
Yeah.
He's back at the with the fireplace in the What's up, Jace?
How's it going, guys?
I see you on the road again.
Yeah.
Seek Luch.
Just like the gambler, Kenny Rogers.
Mm-hmm.
Jace, what do you think? Oh, here goes again. Iron Fist, classic example of unreached potential. I mean, I felt like if nothing else, we should have gotten, and Jalen and I have talked about this, we should have gotten that Misty Knight, Colleen Wing spinoff, since Marvel Studios likes to do so many things where it's like, hey, here's a random woman we could do a show on. These two are really good characters. It would make for a really good show. I'm still not sure what the interest level is for an Agatha Harkness show. I don't know. I know Chief is not going to watch it.
I don't think there was a real big interest in Agatha. I think
we weren't seeing your face. Is there a reason you dropped the video? Right,
I was trying to use this dag, I think. Okay.
It was working fine. All right, let's try this version of you. Okay. Let me remove this one. Banned from studio. Good grief. All right. There we go. Hello. Hello there.
Oh yeah. Can't hear a word he's saying.
Say something now.
Really?
All right.
Back to normal?
Sure. Try it now.
You're gonna have to put his other thing up.
I guess so. All right. We're just gonna have a full block with Jason, his audio and video blocks. All right.
Damn. Okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, because it's going through two different things. That's just I think is going on.
You're all good now.
Okay. Take that out.
And all right, Keith has an interesting comment. They need to just make anthology series and make it Heroes for Hire. That way people can drop in and drop out. I mean, it's just one of those deals where they're putting out content that, like I said, I don't know who's asking for an Agatha show. I don't really know who was asking for a Hawkeye plus Clint Barton show in that way. I mean, it was like if it was a Clint Barton show, yes. And I mean, they did kind of stick to the Matt Fraction, version of it, but it was still a little weird that they decided to take that approach. We never had much, Hawkeye didn't get a movie, so it was like, okay. And they kind of switched things up. But I really feel like they need to focus more on what people actually care about. James says, I feel you, Jace.
I was just saying, for Hawkeye, I don't think you could have had him drop based on the character we got from the MCU. I don't think we could have had him drive a movie, but a TV show that actually would have focused on early Clint Barton, maybe had when he was in Budapest, then some SHIELD training, and then I mean, what was Hawkeye? 8 episodes. You didn't need to have
Jeremy Renner was old.
They just basically, we're about to kick him out of the Avengers. He's got these magical hearing problems, and yeah, he's rusted out of. He's on the way out. That wasn't the cool.
So you're talking about a flashback or what?
I'm thinking a flash. You do a flashback.
You look too old to do a flashback.
I mean, you could again. You don't need to actually use Jeremy Renner for a flashback episode. You can actually cast a young Clint Barton for an episode or two. Switch it up. How it ties into his Ronin. Why he was Ronin, kind of bouncing back and forth between the two characters. If you don't want to have just straight flashback episode. I mean, I'm thinking season 1 Arrow kind of deal, and you break them up that way, and then tie it all back in at the last episode. Hey, this gets you maybe 1 episode of his new apprentice, but not necessary. Oh.
So Purple Arrow. I don't know, bro. I feel like that would have been the same kind of bait and switch we got with the actual show where it's like, wait, you're focusing on this other character, not Clint Barton. I don't want to see young Clint. I want to see him dealing with the fallout from Natasha's death, all that stuff.
Okay, so you wanted a post in game. What does Clint do?
Well, I mean, we watched Black Widow, and what was our big thing? This is cool, but this should have happened long ago and long before they killed off Natasha. Sorry for the spoilers. And I don't think there's a lot of ground in phase 4 for here's what happened previously. I mean, I felt like it was really pushing with Black Widow. They killed her off, so it was even worse. I don't know what story there was for Clint, but I think there was a lot of room for them to go with him, like trying to figure out where his Latin life is after Natasha gets killed. Does he go back to Ronin? Is he a retired superhero? What's he feel about the half of his Avengers squad being dead? I think that's where they could have gone with it.
All right. Could we have done Clint forms the West Coast Avengers?
They could have. I mean,
that would have been better. Just for him basically shift off, like, hey, we're going to put Kate, and that's going to be the new Hawkeye, and we're going to start the Young Avengers in this show. But it really says Hawkeye. But I think even in the title screen, did it have Kate as the big archer, or did it have Clint? Because I'm pretty sure it had to be Kate. As much short screen time. No.
He says, well, with Heroes for Hire, you can get all the defenders, work more with Daredevil, and do your bad guy of the week and work back to Kingpin. If CBS can make a million shows like this, they can do it. I don't really give an F about Jeremy Renner. Good job passing on the title to Kate. They also got to find younger actors. Yeah, but they have to be younger actors that people are interested in. And David says that Agatha show is going to be a waste of time. Marvel's doing too many spinoffs with characters we don't care about.
Exactly. Okay, wait. Has the Agatha been officially greenlit that it is actually getting released?
Because I know done.
So
it's coming to you soon. And David says instead of Agatha, I would prefer a show from his wife. I forgot her name. Whose wife?
Whose wife? Well,
I don't know who he is.
Yeah,
maybe he's talking about Hawkeye. Anyway, so Blake says you can use that She-Hulk money to de-age Hawkeye slightly and even have Widow in there, but never really show her.
I was going to say, but in this version of MCU, I don't remember, was Mockingbird a code name that was given to other agents? Or are we now saying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., where Adrian Padalecki was Mockingbird, doesn't count?
I don't know what the heck they're doing on that end. Jamlin says maybe I'm biased because I love that early West Coast Avengers, but that could have worked. Could have set up the next group of characters that people would actually care about. And then Blake says, yes, Jace, West Coast Avengers, tied in with Wonder Man. Hawkeye goes west because he hears about a superhero that's just doing movies.
Yep.
It's really getting to a weird point where there are characters that exist and people who are in the comics are like, that's awesome. I don't know how many casual fans are going to care about an Agatha show. Chief, what is your level on 1 to 10? Zero's not an option on watching Agatha.
I don't really have an interest. I guess if zero's not an option, I feel like you Kevin Samuels. 7 is not an option. So I probably 1. The even that dry ass Wanda joint Vision, because it was dry. Let's admit the first couple of episodes, you was just like, what is this about? And the best part of the show was when it's like Agatha did it all along, and then they showed a flashback of how Agatha was making the moves. That was the only part I remember. That part, that was the part of the show I enjoyed the most. I was like, oh, the rest of the show was some cut. It was some cut, man. And now we're gonna have a whole show of the cut villain. Like,
I mean, you didn't like Tiana. You didn't like the Shield aspect when Tiana Paris.
No, I didn't. No.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Hey, I tried to throw something out there.
No, he was not a star for content during the pandemic like I was apparently.
No, man. I got outside and I got with nature, man. I sat in fields and sniffed dandelion, made dandelion wine.
I bet you did. Afton Child says, truly, Chief would say, who cares about Agatha TV show and who asked for a TV show of Agatha?
That's true.
I think you're right.
I think the numbers are going to prove that right too. I just don't see even the hardcore MCU folks saying I need to watch this, because that's just going to once again remind them maybe Marvel has lost its touch. So let me just stay away from that and wait for the next real Marvel movie before I hate my next opinion if I hate MCU or just going to save my money.
James says, man, Chief, you weren't down with the whole classic TV show tropes they were doing? I love the Mr. Rock. I did too, James.
I didn't like it. I mean, I think she could have, if she had her like that, if that powerful, she could have just done the TV references, the black and white, and then the colors, and then it's a lot.
You weren't feeling the throwback through the TV era.
Nah, it just wasn't, man. It was a lot.
Your boy Clint says WandaVision was just okay to me, kind of all over the place.
It was. He was trying to figure out, like, the first few episodes. I remember just thinking to myself, like, what is this? Is this a sitcom? Like, yeah. And really, the only reason why I didn't push the button is because I was coming on here and you guys were like, keep going, Chief. Otherwise,
wait a second. Why are you making it sound like we're some pushers?
You are some pushers.
Watch Daredevil season 3, Chief.
Two brothers are pushing. And let me tell you something, man.
We're trying to give you content. We're trying to help you out.
I wanted to push that button, and I remember the sweat coming down my forehead to stop. I was just reaching for the remote constantly, like, yo, I gotta stop this. Like, so yeah. And like I said, the only part I enjoyed was the Agatha did it part, the reveal. I always loved the reveal.
Says Monica's moments were just as cool as Agatha. I'm with you. Monica was a cool character in WandaVision, and they paid off by bringing her on the Marvels. Which
Yeah, the Marvels did excellent, and everybody loved them.
Okay, let's be honest. Monica's moments in WandaVision were better. I mean, made her an actual. I mean, they had fleshed. I mean, gave her a pretty good story going in to the Marvels, which probably
in which everybody ran to the movies and watched. I feel like Frank the Tank streaking through the quad. Come on, guys, follow me, and there's nobody behind them. There's nobody behind them.
Like,
Tank, baby. So yeah, that's what it did. That's what WandaVision did. It did nothing for no one.
David says WandaVision was good. Jimmy was funny. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Jalen feels attacked.
No, sir. No, sir.
That guy hates the multiverse stuff.
Okay, all right. Hey, I mean, because I just watched Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Okay.
The actual 2 movies that dealt with the multiverse. I mean, and I'm saying the 3 movies that actually dealt with the multiverse.
Which were which?
Enter this the second Spider-Verse movie. Spider-Man No Way Home, and Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Those movies actually had the multiverse and did it very. What are you saying? 3? You're saying?
I was saying there's 4. I was doing my crooked.
What are you saying is the 4th one?
Quantumania.
Okay. I think that was the only one that didn't bounce between the universes. That's the only one I don't. It mentions a multiverse, but it doesn't bring in multiverse characters to me.
Okay.
So, but those the 3 that actually, hey, there's a multiverse, bounce back, things have consequences. One universe, and seeing again, and this is way past spoiler time. But when you see, hey, there's the incursions, especially in Doctor Strange and in Spider-Man, those are big things that should be looked at. Is, hey, this is why you need to care about the multiverse, because every time these idiots go jumping around, a universe gets destroyed, and you're going to have somebody's like the Illuminati. If you start messing around, they might destroy your world. And that's why they could be a big thing, because there might be multiple Illuminatis that you have a doctor, you'd have a Reed Richards, you have a T'Challa, you'd have an Iron Man, a different Iron Man, you'd have a Baron.
Yeah. I think where their problem is, they have told us the multiverse is a big deal without making the multiverse a big deal. Everything feels like it's thrown against the wall with phase 4 and 5. Oh, look, we got a good movie that people like. All right, that's awesome. How do we follow that up? And you got these people complaining, I don't want to do homework. I don't want to have to watch Shang-Chi to Eternals to blah, blah, blah to get to such and such. Listen, that's the rules for the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And if you don't want to watch that and play along, there's a ton of other movies you can watch. You don't have to be caught up and swept away in the MCU. You can just watch whatever. You can watch DC, where their stuff changes every 4 years and 10 years, based on how's it going. All right, so Keith said if I had to gamble, I would bet on folks watching Agatha, since folks were so nuts about WandaVision, and folks seem to like the actor Catherine Hahn. Personally, I don't know why we need the show. I'd rather Monica with no Captain Marvel show. She needs a movie, man. I want to put her in a show.
Well, I mean, that was the good thing about seeing Doctor Strange. You actually had Ms. Marvel. I mean, Captain Marvel, that was her mother. And that was, oh, okay, there was another version. Like, Captain Marvel should be a big deal. I mean, I think that, again, I think the Marvel squandered the idea of having a non-Captain Marvel movie. So I don't think we'll get that. But if you can just come up with, and I know you've talked about this, Jeff, before, but actually make, okay, this multiverse, what's left of it, compacted, cram it in the trash compactor. Go with a Skrull army. Go with the Skrull invasion and take that and then use that and go from there. Because this trying to springboard to get to whatever is the post-Kang Dynasty disaster is pointless. Just scrap it. Try and figure out how do you get to the next big bad and quickly.
All right. 80s Kid says the Marvels was fun. So was Loki and Multiverse of Madness. Jamelin says me and those 3 other folks in the theater thoroughly enjoyed the Marvels. Keith wants to kill the multiverse. And Snake Eyes is just done with everybody using the multiverse or different timelines. I hate it. What movie is this Agatha show leading to? Anybody know? No, David, it's just for all those people who love Agatha. It is literally a spinoff just for people to go, yay, Agatha's back.
But Agatha is going to be the villain, hero, anti-hero in 6 episodes of what?
I don't know. I'm not watching that one. I don't care at all about it.
Yeah.
80 says Quantum Mania would still be good if Kang was still the main villain. Keith says Marvel's snooze. They wasted that fine actress who was fine in Paris. Let the straight faces here. Everybody's going poker face. Lady Gaga style. No comment. All right, married dudes. I see you. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Now, along the lines, before we get into our big awards, She-Hulk attorney at law maybe not be coming back. Might not be coming back. Let's see. Tatiana Maslany, the actress who played Jennifer Walters, had an interview where she was asked about She-Hulk getting a second season. She said, I don't think so. I think we blew our budget. And Disney was like, no thanks. IO9 has a new update. They said Maslany's comments are basically accurate, just lacking some context. That context is when Bob Iger returned to Disney and changed much of Marvel's direction. Everything was reevaluated. So while Marvel works everything out, it's not that a second season of She-Hulk has been completely abandoned. It just seems less likely than not at the moment. I think that's probably a good idea. They can still do some other things with She-Hulk, maybe better, but yeah, I'm okay with them not doing that.
Yeah. We can live without
She-Hulk. Was it? Huh?
I said we can live without She-Hulk. That's for sure.
Did you watch She-Hulk? I'm trying to remember.
Bro. Yeah, he watched that. Yeah, he actually watched it. He watched the one thing he shouldn't have watched. Yeah.
Exactly.
What's that line from Superman used? I never seen eating trash before. Let me tell you something, man. That joint was cold cutting, baby. That was 4 a.m. The restaurant that you always avoid throwing out that trash. You got chicken feet and rats in the alley. Man, that thing is awful. You want some of this? Nah, I'm gonna pass. You know what I mean?
Cockroaches were like, no thanks.
We got rat here. You don't want
no, man.
rat?
Let me tell you, man. Who made the potato salad? That's what I'm talking about, man. That joke, it's like that joke was horrible. I'm glad, man. If it never comes back on again, I'm glad, man. They ruined it, man. They ruined what could have been something really cool to watch.
What was it? Echo was a Marvel Presents.
Marvel Showcase was the name they used. Jamelin said, sometimes I wish there was just a Marvel's Present or something, an anthology show where they explore characters like Agatha or Echo if they want, give Hawkeye and She-Hulk some solo adventures. I feel like their problem with that is they would not see it as a good use of the actors' contracts because I think they're locked in. Like a TV show counts as a movie deal, not oh man, we're getting 8-10 hours of these guys, but a movie would count the same amount. So if it was a 90-minute Marvel Presents, that would be the same as a TV show. I just think they were like, oh, we got Disney Plus. But I feel like if they were to do focused individual movies like you're saying, that would be a better use of Disney Plus than these ridiculous TV shows that aren't great. Not everything needs to be a movie in full series.
The TV shows represent, especially if you if it's good enough that you can leak it, I mean, you could release it every week to week. It keeps driving those numbers, and people might stick around, watch another episode, make an extra subscription. With a movie, depending if you get a 30-day trial, it's over and done. But a 6-week episode, you can't finish that in the 30-day trial. Then you're signed up for a whole month. That's
I just wait till the show's done. They're not holding anything hostage on me. I'll still make use of my 30-day trial.
You forget you're an anomaly. Some people can't actually wait. I mean, hey, I'm one of them people. I decided to buy, what was it, Justice League Part 1 because I just wanted to see if it was good.
Nope.
Hey, did you see it?
No, it's not $9.99 yet. I'm not paying $32 whatever these movies.
I have
that thing ain't in the bargain bin yet.
It's not. It's not buy those movies.
Oh,
he said, "Look, 2026, he's got it."
No, it'll be $9.99. Come Black
It'll
Friday.
be well, Jeff, but you forget, there's no more Best Buys or anybody going to have these movies for $9.99.
I get it from Amazon or Target. I'm good. Or I'll wait till it gets on Max. Blaze says, yeah, they need to reverse the show structures. Werewolf by Night should be a series and Echo a one-off. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Keith, yeah, they need to do some one-shot movies or something. But yeah, they want to build it to hook folks in. Let's hook in another folk. We got Jay King, Javon King in the building. Shock. Wow, Chief did a double take.
It really did.
Everything. This guy's everyone.
Like, I thought his contract expired. What happened?
Gentlemen.
What's up, man?
How are you?
I'm good. All right, let's see here. What else is everybody else saying here? 80s Kid says, wait till Gunn makes the ultimate Superman movie. Then Chief is going to be so happy and ecstatic.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. What's my man from what's the James he did the
James Gunn?
No, the same dude, him and his friends were TSA agents and he was dating the pretty girl in the movie.
That was
She's out of my league.
She's out of my league. Yeah, it was a hilarious movie, but that's who they're gonna make the new Superman.
That's not accurate.
I mean, the funny thing is, if it was 20, I mean, by the time that movie was actually made, you could have used Alice Eve as Supergirl, and you might actually work. That would have worked out well.
Poker face.
Well, you know, man, I don't. You know what I don't like what they did to the Hulk. I don't like how they made him smart.
You want your rage monster Hulk?
The violent Hulk. I don't want my Hulk thinking. I want him smashing. You know what I mean? This Hulk is contemplating. He fixed his bad arm.
So you want in the club Hulk.
He solved time travel.
Yeah, you want in the club Hulk.
If he's smart, I want Mr. Fix It. I don't want green smart Hulk. Get him up out of there. Where's Mr. Fix It? I need him in Vegas. That's what they should do. They should have done a Mr. Fix It 10-episode joint where he something happened and he turned into mix. Yeah, that would have been an excellent series.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, that's what they should have done. A Mr. Fix It.
Jamie wants to know you're talking about the animated Justice League.
Yeah, it was the Crisis on Crisis Part 1.
Hey, look. He Jason's all-star Superman. So you really can't
I
don't know. We used to tease Jason about loving all-star Superman with the Hulk.
Wrong with that movie.
Man, that movie was some trash.
That was what?
It was trash.
It was not. That was again.
Superman overpowered by the thing that powers him. I'm gonna fly into the sun. It was get out of here.
Come on,
get out of here.
Again, you can overcharge your battery. Again,
the Supergirl writers, with the blue sun, and it made a week.
Hey, it was not blue heat vision, okay? So
terrible.
Thank you.
Blake wants to be the first to say, King, welcome back for your 1-year anniversary.
Look. He's back, but he's got the same old Wi-Fi. King is in that joint just.
This is my meme. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got off work. I'm trying to eat at the same time. I'm frozen. Yeah, this is not a good look right now.
Hey, I didn't have a camera for the first 5 minutes, so don't worry. It's a technical difficulty show. We're having fun.
You know what I mean?
Maybe Hulk will get mad if we ever get Red Hulk. Well,
we're getting Red. We know we're getting Red Hulk with the lovely movie Thunderbolts, which does not even deal with the Thunderbolts. Yeah.
BALLS.
Red Hulk.
Thunderbolts.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, Thunderbolts. I was like, what? I don't see it. Okay, Thunderbolts.
Not a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Steamboat Willie will be in that one, but no.
No, maybe. Maybe. I like Thunderbolts. I'm like,
yeah. I mean that has the possibility of enraging Hulk, but sadly, they didn't have any real interaction between General Ross and Hulk since what was an Incredible Hulk?
Yeah, well, at least he ain't 60 feet tall no more. And look, he's 6 foot. Well, he wasn't even 6 foot. He's 5'10", and then he grows 60 foot tall with the same pair of jeans on.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how y'all watch that movie. I have still never watched that movie.
Which one?
I'm gonna tell you something right now. My fat ass need the fabric of them Hulk pants on Thanksgiving every year.
Man, bro, you just need the fabric of the Hulk pants. Period. That's every damn a bulletproof vest anymore. Let's put on your Hulk pants.
He's going 50 Cent style.
You know what I mean?
The hair cells around, walk with a limp. According to your signal, you're the king of.
I miss you too, Jamie. I miss you too, man.
Oh shoot.
Oh, Keith says you're deep in thought. Oh man, don't worry. Don't worry, Jim.
This is what happens when you're trying to use the potato for your internet, right? Your router.
And I do not want Thunderballs. That's why I had to get the correction. I was like, Thunderballs? What is this Red Hulk Thunder? I was like, no.
That's the James Bond movie.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Keith, don't give Marvel credit for that. Stephen Young was busy. He had a scheduling conflict. That's why I had to pull out the role. He still wants to do some stuff with Marvel. I think, he's a good actor, and they need to find something for him. And yeah, like maybe they could make him one of the X-Men.
I just noticed something. Jay King and Jace got their headsets from the same place. 2010.
Damn.
Now is this
a roast or?
You know what I mean? It's all good, man.
I mean, these are work joints, Chief. But you know, hey, I steal from where I don't care.
Oh shoot, the Janet Jackson control, miss. Yeah, you know what I mean.
The Bobby Brown My Prerogative video headset.
Yeah, man. Look, Jason's hurt. Jason ain't even looking at me. Jason, I apologize, man.
2010 is calling. I don't know who's gonna be able to pick up though, Blake.
I'm not gonna be able to answer either way.
Jason leaving? Jason left.
See what y'all did?
He had the little joint that fit around your neck with the magnetic piece. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
See what y'all did?
Oh man. All right, welcome back, bro. All right. So
can we get Chief suspended again? I'm over him already.
Hey, Jamelin, they actually still do got a Radio Shack on this side, brother. I know exactly where that. Shut up! I was there. I had to go. I needed.
Clearly.
Yes, sir. It's out in It's out in Super Maryland and Prince Frederick.
Oh man! Look, Jason knows where it is.
Super Maryland.
Jason knows exactly where it is. You know what I mean? My phone will start looking. In a few minutes, my phone will start buzzing with Texas. You dirty bastard.
No, honestly, Chief, I'm just gonna start texting you like 2:30 in the morning to try and wake you up. So
look, I'll be woke at 2:30. You better text me around 1:30.
I'll be up. Trust me.
Radio Shack, multiverse.
Hey, people, I'm serious. They for real got a Radio Shack out there. Like I said, it's Super Maryland. Like Prince Frederick. Prince Frederick, Maryland is a time where nothing new has happened out there since 2005.
Gosh,
you still got Circuit City too.
At least I got 720. Thanks, Dave.
720.
I'm on T1.
Oh shoot! Not 720i. That's interlaced. Oh man.
So over the past few weeks, Hollywood has been happy to pat themselves on the back again. You know, the strikes are over. That means we will receive your adoration now for all of our hard work that we've done. In some cases, well deserved, others, a moment of the hype. And I feel like some shows got completely ignored because all the voters seemed to watch was Succession and Beef. And did The Last of Us win any awards?
No.
Some just, this is my whole problem. That's why I had to stop watching them because, like, stuff I like never gets awards. And that's why, throw the bottle cap down, I decided let's do our own awards. Let's come up with our own, whatever the heck you want to nominate, stuff that you know would never get the recognition at the award show. We've done this for a few years. I feel like now that all the awards are coming out, it's time for us to do our own. So, as usual, you can come up with whatever the heck nomination you wanted to. Give us your nominations, and maybe we're familiar with it. We'll choose our winner. Then you can tell us which one you actually voted on.
Okay.
So, in the interest of doing something different, Jace, why don't you go first?
Okay. All right. I don't know how many I can get in this category, but I'm gonna try. So my first one would be best Netflix movie.
Mm.
You got Extraction 2. Gray Man. What was
That was
it?
last year?
Yeah.
The Gray Man was last year?
Yeah, the one with Ryan Gosling. Yeah, I think that was last year.
Can't have been last year.
I think it was, but
That was 2022.
okay, so that counts.
For our
No,
2020.
because the way they were doing the Emmys was 2022 to May 23.
All right, bro, go for it. It's your awards.
Okay.
Nominate.
Was it Queen Heart of Gold or whatever the heck that movie
Heart of
was?
Stone?
Heart of Stone. Yeah. These are the only Netflix movies I remember.
Clearly.
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm sure somebody else.
Okay. What's your winner? I'm gonna go with Extraction 2.
Oh, Extraction 2 wins out. Yeah.
You were just patting out some stuff to make it seem good. Why didn't you just say best Netflix movie, Extraction 2?
Hey, I mean, you got to have this random category. You have to have somebody that, could they really win? Could Last of Us actually win best drama? No, it has no chance of winning. It's like it's a video game movie, a video game show against Succession. Come on, you have no chance.
What else you got? Was that it?
That was.
He didn't have a list, Jeff.
Again, I was driving all day.
He's going off the top. He's getting off the POP, as you can see. He's in this joint like. They say, you're just gonna see a head come out and swat the camera.
What are you talking about?
Oh boy!
Oh man!
All right, let's see here. J. King, you got yours set?
I do. I got 3 categories here.
What you got?
So first, biggest we didn't need this remake movie. So there's 2 entries. There's House Party and White Men Can't Jump. White Men Can't Jump didn't win because at least they tried.
Right.
They tried. Jack Harlow gave it the old college try. He really did. House Party and Jeff, can I work blue?
You can work blue, man. Go next.
All right. Look, LeBron
Whoa,
James.
like blue, not like dark midnight blue.
Okay. So if I wasn't gonna watch this movie, but I felt like I was obligated to because we're kids of the 80s and 90s. I had to see what they were gonna do. How are they gonna pull this movie off in 2023, right? Not only did the premise not work, nothing about this movie worked. They didn't. It's like they didn't even try. I expected the cameos because hey, we're throwing a party at LeBron's house, so NBA player, rapper, et cetera, was going to make their way into the screen. But they didn't try. They did not try. there was something to work with here, and it also highlighted a few things for me. Is that one? None of these Nick Cannon wilding out comics who aren't comics are funny. They're just not funny. They're funny for like the TikTok comedy phase, like all these people who are making TikToks and Instagram reel, whatever. You're funny for 20 seconds at a time, if that. You're not funny. And to make a whole movie out of it, it was crazy. Like I was halfway through it, I was like, what are we even doing anymore? Like, why is it this movie shouldn't even be that long? This should have been like a half-hour episode of a TV show. It was terrible, man. They really we did not need this. We did not need it. So that's number one. Number two,
Hold on real fast.
absolutely.
James said they made another White Man Can't Jump.
Yes,
Yeah,
they did. With
it
Jack Harlow.
actually, it was not bad. I felt like you said, they put some effort into it, and we're like, hey, let's try. It's really hard to replicate that chemistry that Harrelson and Snipes had, but I thought they really put the effort. They wrote a script. Some of the jokes were funny. Some of them were really funny. Some were like, okay, whatever. I mean,
They tried.
Yeah, I definitely didn't feel like it was a waste of time.
They definitely tried. Jamie House Party. Thank you. That's what it was. It was a 90-minute Vine. It was terrible. And when LeBron finally showed up to his, it's like, come on, man. You don't know your house is being invaded by 300 people?
There's no alarm system.
There's no alarm system. Yeah. So that was that. That was terrible. That was Chocolate Daddy. Thanks to Chief for reintroducing that one.
Oh, Chocolate Daddy.
My next category is 2023's most wasted nude scene was No Hard Feelings because Jennifer, what's her name? Jennifer Lawrence.
Lawrence. Yeah.
Yeah, she showed us a goodie box, man, but nobody saw it because that movie was shite. Nobody bothered. And it was like, this is such a waste of a nude scene because she was giving it all up, man. Giving it all up. Nobody bothered. Nobody knew. Nobody watched this movie. I guarantee none of you fellas, none of the fellas in the gallery watched this movie.
I have not watched that movie yet.
I saw it.
Oh, she saw it. Okay.
Same. You feel the same way?
Yes.
It was wasted.
It was a waste.
Nobody saw that movie.
Nobody saw that. That was just waste of good nudity, man. Nobody. Hopefully you see that on Mr. Skid yet.
It's waiting for you. It's waiting there for you, Pops.
It's right there.
I like to say, welcome back, King.
Thank you. You will, Blake. You go see it. See it.
It's on Netflix, I think.
It is. I think it is.
That shit's probably on. That's probably on USA Network by now. Nobody saw that movie.
Up all night.
Saturday afternoon, up all night. And this was another disappointing film. So it wins my should have been better than what it was award. This is no happy endings here. Cocaine Bear. I wanted Cocaine Bear to be as nutty as it sounds. Cocaine Bear. Like I was expecting a lot, and that's my fault. But I was really expecting. I was hoping for a lot. I was hoping they would have just upped the ridiculous instead of trying to make a comedy halfway drama. It was like, come on, what are you doing? I wanted to see cartoonishly bad, a coked up bear doing stuff like eating pizza out of people's trailers or taking a piss in a fountain or something.
Javon, remember the scene where the bear jumps into the ambulance? I'm thinking that was pretty dang ridiculous.
That was ridiculous, but I wanted you got to up the ante here. It wasn't ridiculous enough. The bear should. I wanted to see the bear doing straight up lines like snorting.
You saw that. You basically want to see the bear pull his best Tony Montana.
Hey, look, he wants the bear to run out of coke. Look, run out of coke, go to a section of the park, meet with a coke dealer, and rob him.
It's total ridiculousness, Chief.
You know what I'm here for.
You know what I'm here for. I want the bear to have a gold chain, a coke nail,
Okay, you saw. I mean, there was a bear that literally it ran up a tree and started dismembering a person.
That's
Just had
part
a
of
little
it.
bit of coke on it.
That's part of it. That's part of it. He should have, and when he named him and got the coke, he should have went down, took his coke nail, and did a line, and yeah. Should have took a hard snort, shook his head, yeah. Keep this train going.
So not only do you want the coke bear, you want a cocaine talking bear.
Yes,
Okay.
I want.
Okay, so we're
Jeff.
gonna get cocaine version of Ted.
Pretty much.
Right. Exactly.
Pretty much.
All right.
If we're gonna go nuts, let's go bananas, man.
Chances that ambulance scene was sick.
Yeah. That bear was actually that was almost a horror level bear. I mean, you got a little coke on you? Oh, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you. Who's got coke? And come on, man. Cocaine bear. Go hard. Yes, Snake Eyes, that was based on a real story.
Yeah, that was great.
You got any more for us?
I could go on, man, but I ain't gonna take a. You know how I do things, Jeff. I can give you like 6 more.
Okay,
I can give you 6 more. We're not gonna get into all that.
I got another one, Jeff.
Oh, okay. You were working on your list. Cool.
Yeah, that's like I saw my weird part of my head. Okay, so my next categories is movies that had no chance of success this year.
All right.
Okay, the nominees of this prestigious award are Aquaman 2 and whatever the heck that title was.
The Lost Kingdom.
Yeah.
Into the multiverse.
Flash. No chance at all. The Creator, because we don't know how to market this movie. Blue Beetle and Shazam. And the winner of that all actually truly is Aquaman 2, that no one actually went and saw.
I'm on my way tonight.
I feel like Aquaman probably made more money than all of those other ones.
It probably did.
Aquaman.
Okay. I don't know nobody that saw any of those movies.
If Hulu didn't have The Creator, I would probably caught it on Blu-ray and like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I watched Blue Beetle and couldn't stop saying to myself, "That's a kid from I was about to call the show Karate Chop.
Cobra Kai. Yeah.
I was about to call it Karate Chop.
Oh, no, that was Cobra Kai, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So what would you guys' true best picture be?
Huh?
John Wick.
What would the true best picture be?
Hold on. I mean, you just throwing that random question out there.
Oh, I have my list. Okay, go ahead.
All right. I'm curious though. So Aquaman did 378 worldwide. Oh man, Blue Beetle did 130. Yeesh. The Flash did 271. We should.
Jeff, was that 130 million or $137?
130 million. Worldwide for Shazam Fury of the Gods 134. So Aquaman by far was the biggest winner, despite coming out last. Jeez. Those other shows had no shot. And at least some people cared about Aquaman.
I think that was a Jason Momoa effect.
Maybe so. Good grief.
Hey, Jamelin, how was that movie? And a question to everybody.
Yeah.
Why can't they market this Denzel Washington's son? Why can't we market Denzel Washington's son?
Again, because he takes good roles, but unfortunately they don't want to actually meet like, hey, this is because we don't want to say we don't want to hit the Alana Nepo baby. Wow. So we're trying, hey, this is great young actor, but we don't want to say who is give him a couple extra looks because he was in John Wick 4.
Where was he in John Wick 4? They don't all look alike, bro.
Jeff, he wasn't the dog. Jeff, he was the one that had the dog.
No, that wasn't him.
Who was that?
See how they do us, y'all?
Yeah, man. Jeez, Jace.
Damn.
Wow. Black dude with a goatee. It must be this.
Name the Jace.
That wasn't him.
Well,
Was it him?
well, I gave him a raise, and I thought it was him.
Damn. They're interchangeable.
All right.
Oh,
Can Chief's suspension be upgraded again?
I don't know. We may need a suspension for that one.
Got it.
Man. All right. So the dude who had the dog in John Wick 4 was Shamir Anderson. And he's been in Invasion. He's making his way through Hollywood. He is decidedly not Denzel Washington's son. Oh man. I remember the creator was marked it at a football game. He was good in Tenet. The creator was whoa, there we go.
Yeah.
The creator was good, but it wasn't exactly a crowd pleaser. Good dramatic sci-fi with some decent action though. And David says, "How can you do that to your people, bro?"
I don't know.
I had one down, but I may have to change my Dummy of the Week nominee.
Hey, bro.
Uh-oh. Oh, shoot.
All right. Let's see here. Was that all yours?
Is he frozen?
Oh, Jason. Yeah. Looks like it's screen froze.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Was that all your new nominees?
Oh, okay. I since I can go one more without getting talked about, I think. The true best picture.
He's heating up.
Hey,
Okay.
he's about to get roasted.
It's getting roasted. I think I am getting roasted. I think that ship sailed.
Chamberlain is shooting them shits from the parking lot right there. Listen.
Why they call them parts?
Look, they just going to half court shooting now. Now
They're not even pump faking them. It's just going down. And hitting nothing with the net.
Oh man!
All right, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. The actual best pictures: John Wick 4, Mission Impossible, Fallout. Mission Impossible.
True.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and my best picture out of all that would have been Mission Impossible 4. Mission Impossible.
Dead Reckoning, Part 1.
That was good. That was a good movie. If anybody hasn't seen it, go see that. That was really good.
Quite good. I feel like it didn't get enough buzz because
it was in there with Oppenheimer messed it up, but I would have put Oppenheimer in that category too. I forgot, but Oppenheimer messed it up because it won in IMAX theaters probably 2 weeks after. And if you could have, I watched Mission Impossible on 4K, and that was really good. So if you could see that in the IMAX theater, that would have looked great. But Christopher Nolan made it a straight flex. Like I'm taking your IMAX, and everybody had it.
Snake Eyes says John Wick 4, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, and Mission Impossible were good. They were solid choices.
John Wick was good.
Yeah, well, I don't even care why John Wick is killing people no more. Just keep making them. Keep doing them.
Was it a dog?
Okay.
Was it a cat? We don't know.
I don't even care no more, Jace. Did he not get the right order at Wendy's? Who cares? Give him some endless train of bad guys to shoot. Hey, that stair scene was phenomenal, man. Just keep bringing them out. Shoot them.
Yeah. The wild thing is you could say that about multiple scenes in the movie. It's not even just that one.
Hey, the club scene. Oh, come on, man.
You could have seen the shotgun dragonfire scene.
Yeah.
Chief,
I'm hotel.
Sorry. Did you see Extraction 2?
With what's his name?
Chris Hemsworth.
Handsome Hemsworth. Dan Handsome. I'm indifferent about his movies because I can't watch them with a woman because it's like, come on, dude. I'm here too. I pay for the ticket.
Well, no, this was on Netflix, so what was it? 26 minutes straight, one shot of film.
Mhm.
That is
Okay.
If you hadn't seen it, that was really good. Worth watching.
What movie did that, man?
The Raid.
Yes, Dave. Yes, Donnie Yen was like that in that movie. What was a movie? It was a movie they did like one shot. With 1917, Jeff, the World War I movie.
Yeah, they did that in there too.
Man, that was
Goodfellas
amazing.
did it
That's one of my
too.
favorite movies.
Yeah, but it
I
is something
admitted
to watch
that.
in an action movie like that. It's like, what
And,
the
and you
heck?
know, when we did that list of our favorite movies of the last whatever years, I did
Yeah.
not mention that movie. I failed. That was a damn good movie.
All right, well, when you come back on in July, we can give you an updated list.
August.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm sorry, y'all.
listen,
I work on
y'all better
Wednesday
get your
night.
fill of King tonight because you won't see him again soon.
That's a lie. The lie detected. That was a lie. I'll be back next week.
You know what I mean?
Maury said that was a lie. All right, so I'm gonna roll through my list fast here because I still want to do this other thing. My best action movie nominees: Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning, Fast X, John Wick Chapter 4, Equalizer 3, and Extraction 2. I didn't care about doing series, so that's why I said best action. And then it was a three-way, real tight battle. Ultimately, I went with Dead Reckoning because man, it was just ridiculous. The train escape was awesome. It was just so much great stuff in that movie.
The car scene was really cool than that too.
Car scenes was awesome.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, Joe?
Yo.
For Equalizer 3, I stayed away because it's like Denzel is at that old man stage where he looks like he's melting. Like you look so old, you get so old that your face is hanging off your bones and shit. Like Denzel is there, and I don't buy when you get to that stage. I don't buy you kicking nobody ass, right? Like I got a hard sneeze taking him out.
They're smart with how they do it, so it's like it's not a John Wick extraction style throwing dudes around. It's like how Marvel used to do with Black Widow, where she was now going to be knocking out 300 dudes with one punch. So she was going around like a buzzsaw, just hitting them at different points really fast, taking advantage of her speed. And with Equalizer, he's not going all this toe to toe with them. He's like kind of moving, dodging stuff, and not bothering to do a straight up fair fight. He's like, boop, got you from a distance.
Yeah, he was good for the. He was almost solid snake stealth. That was what he was doing on that.
Yeah. So the way they did it was good. Because it's not this thing like, come on, man. He's 92 years old. How's he? No, it was fine. Yeah, they did the business with that one.
That's my problem. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think when you watch it, you'll feel like, oh, come on.
Yeah, and the thing is, and also he's fighting regular sized dudes. He's not fighting a Jason Momoa guy.
Okay.
Like, nah, come on, champ. It's not.
It's like watching like Liam. What's his name? What's my man's name? Liam Neeson now. Like 10, 15 years ago when they started to make him an action hero, I was like, he still got some old man ass kicking to do. But like now, I haven't
watched all of his action movies, but I feel like they're kind of getting away from that too. He's a tall dude, so I can kind of buy him pushing around some chump-looking cats. But in a lot of his newer movies, he's fighting from a distance, not a lot of hand-to-hand stuff. Because he's too slow to be doing that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
They should bring in my girl Atomic Blonde to team up with Wick.
Ooh.
She was all right. I felt like she was doing some of that stuff I was talking about. Did y'all see Haywire with Gina Carano?
Yeah.
I would buy her in any fight with regular sized dude, maybe even in a big dude. But I thought Charlize Theron was putting in the work in the action scenes, but there were still a few moments where it's like, there's no way this dude has knocked her out. But I like that movie enough. Next up was Best Animated: Super Mario Brothers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, Across the Spider-Verse. I got to go with Across the Spider-Verse on that one because I know Chief loved the ending to that one, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, I mean, of the two, I think they both had their flaws, but the action scenes were pretty good, Jamie.
Haywire, there was points in Haywire you'd go to sleep until Gina Carano was actually fighting somebody.
Oh yeah, until the fight scenes.
Yeah.
And they had Michael Fassbender and Ewan McGregor in there. So We have Magneto and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Speaking of comic book movies, my next one, best comic book movie, Flash, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 and the Marvels. This was a Jace throw in some random stuff just so I could say Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because nothing else mattered.
Yeah.
Well, Ferg, what's up, man? Across the Spider-Verse was awesome.
Mhm.
So awesome for sure. That would have been in my overall top list for best movies. Just really great. Let's see. Best comedy. This one was a little bit of a stretch because I feel like I didn't see a lot of good comedy movies this year. So I was
Mhm.
kind of randomly throwing in stuff, kind of like how the Emmys. Wait, that's a drama, not a comedy. So I put Air in there, The Blackening, White Men Can't Jump, and Vacation Friends 2. That last one, it really knows what it is. They're not
Yikes.
trying to go higher
Did
to
you-
a better level.
Did you see Joyride?
I did not.
Unfortunately, I did. It's okay. It doesn't
I saw
belong
it on
on
a
there.
plane. Nobody was offended by me laughing that much. I mean, they had like 2 or 3 jokes.
Oh,
2 or
no.
3 is generous.
Oh man, I was looking forward to that one. Just never happened.
The problem with it is comedies today rely too much on, especially comedies where the people don't fit the dialogue, right? So a bunch of demure. I'm not gonna say demure, but when you hear like, it's like what Sarah Silverman does her. Am I supposed to say that thing? That's raunchy. It's like, shut up. No, tell a joke. Be funny. Don't rely on just saying cuss words and being raunchy as you can. It's not funny in itself. And that's what that movie relied too much on.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, like there's one scene in there in the movie where the girls end up doing drugs and then having all the stuff that you can't say in a PG-13 show. And then even that wasn't that fun. It was just really. I feel like I'm offended actually watching this on the plane. It's not even fun. Like, can I skip this part?
Yeah.
That's not good. Y'all seen Ava Peppermint? Chamberlain wants to know.
Peppermint.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about
Peppermint.
decent lady action movies, where's the Catwoman and Electra Love?
Jeff, stop.
Jeff.
Peppermint, I heard mixed things about it, so I stayed away from that one.
Peppermint was okay.
Okay.
I think the best one of all time, 2 of them, is what's her name? Charlie Baltimore. Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh,
I'm glad you mentioned that one because I was going to say that one.
We said Charlie Baltimore, and immediately I went to Big's Charlie Baltimore. I was like, this cannot be any category of best. When you mentioned Charlie Baltimore, what's the problem? Yeah.
That, and what was the joint with what's her name? She left Hollywood. Bridget Fonda. She was an assassin.
That wasn't Long Kiss Goodnight.
No, what was the name of that? The Point of No Return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. For my best comedy, I don't know if I said it. Blackening wins. Easy one on that one. Best action star: Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Chris Hemsworth, Denzel Washington. Since I was not able to give him any love earlier, I'm gonna go with Chris Hemsworth because he put that thing down in Extraction 2, and he looks like an action hero. I mean, we got to do some fudging and like I'll play along with Tom Cruise, but Chris Hemsworth looks like he would beat you down. And for Extraction 2, that's all I
don't like him. Because look, I could be like, yeah, pretty boy, but I'm not gonna say that to him because he'll probably rearrange my nose.
Definitely
choke me out.
There's no problem.
He probably just choke me out because I'm short.
I think it would just take one strong boot to the face.
Mm-hmm.
Keanu Reeves, all right, Snake Eyes. It was between those two. Best villain: Jason Momoa, Fast X, Hugh Grant from Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves, and Bill Skarsgård for John Wick Chapter 4. Got to give it up to Bill Skarsgård.
Yeah,
Pennywise himself. He was just a bastard I really needed to see get killed, and he was spectacular. I mean, I feel like sometimes they do a little bit too much trying to make the bad guy cool and funny. He was just a punk, and so I really loved when he got what he got. Yeah. Then some new categories, but best you might have missed. Unseen. I mentioned that before. Check it out. Chad Gets the Axe. Fear, The Last Deal. I'm gonna go with Chad Gets the Axe because it was funny. That was a really funny one, and it has some good horror elements for you, Chief. I know you love those, so make sure you check that one out. And then finally, So Bad It's Bad. Double Life. I think Batgirl or Batwoman kind of fooled me into thinking Javicia Leslie was a good actress. She's not. I've seen her in enough things now to know she's not. It's CW quality acting, just not made for a good actor. But gosh, just bad. She's like the mistress who teams up with the married woman whose husband got killed, and they're going on this thing. It's terrible. Assassin Club. I don't know how you waste Henry Golden playing James Bond, but they figured out a way to do it. And The Killer, Michael Fassbender pontificating on life as a hitman.
Oh,
so boring.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad somebody else wasted their time on that movie.
Oh,
because I mean, even the previews, like, well, it could suck, but based on the cast, it might not. And then you're like, when they were doing the trail on how he tried to, must think slowly, think blah blah, think this movie is going to be entertaining and acting. It's not. There's only one. There's only a couple action scenes. Good luck having it. See if you can actually stay awake at 1 o'clock watching this action movie in Assassins, and it's over.
I was really done with the movie when after he spent 30 minutes talking about what it took to be a good hitman, and he missed. I was like, you know what?
The first daggone shot. I mean, if you know there is another target in the way, shoot him before the other target's even there. He's waiting 20 minutes. Oh, must breathe, must think. No commitments. But I have 9,000 commitments to everybody. Suppose all of a sudden I got a John Wick style people who can hook me up with stuff. Like, come on.
Yeah, they're just killing people. Like
lawyer. I'm sorry. Your former law professor makes you a hitman. Yeah. Okay. Next bit.
Hey, David Thanos. Hugo Weaving.
I feel like that is too obvious to not be included.
It has to be.
Yeah. So let's see. Leave the World Behind needs to get included because that was too long a movie that I felt like I wasted. I left my time behind. That was, oh my gosh. I was so mad at that one. And the only takeaway from it was Julia Roberts and Mahershala Ali dancing the next. Baby, don't excite. I'm like, why is this the best part of the movie? And then it was like, there's another 90 minutes to go. And then it was terrible. I know you loved the Jace, but whew.
I did not love that movie.
Oh,
I said it was okay. I did not say it was. On a Friday night when it first came out to watch it, it wasn't the waste. It wasn't the best use of your time, but it was. Oh, okay.
Hey, Chief, does that sound like a 60 to you?
You know what? Jason's been doing things all night, man. He just texts me and he says, Equalizer 3, Denzel. I thought that was Lawrence Fishburne. So I'm looking at the text. I'm like,
looking at the text. See, now you just lied on.
And I'm like, Lawrence Fishburne, where did you get that? So yeah, he
was in John Wick Chapter 4.
Look, he was on the road a little long or something, man. It's all right, man. We're here with you now.
Oh, man.
I don't like you, Chief. Oh,
that was my list. What do you got, man?
Me?
What do you got?
All right.
You know there's nothing on that paper. Stop it.
Don't come for me, Jace. Not tonight. Tonight, man.
I mean, I got half the chat going in on me.
I got 30 seconds of fury dedicated to you. So my first category is who asked for this category? I didn't include a lot of movies. All my categories have around 3 movies. I could include more, but the first one is Mr. Monk's Last Case. It was a sad movie, man. I don't know if y'all used to watch Monk when it used to come on. So now This is his last case. Monk is old. The whole cast is old. But he was in the same place where you left him. He got worse. And you're looking at him, you're like, damn. Like, this was your life, bro? Like, he had a real bad life. And you're looking at this thing, and you're looking at Monk, and you're like, man, he never progressed. He was just this his whole life. And I'm like, God, that joint got sad to me because I'm like, damn, because at the end of Monk, you thought he was gonna continue. We might have made detective again. Never. Monk went into a hole, and there he's been for the last 15 years. All right. The Blue Beetle, as we know, nobody has the Blue Beetle. And the surprise one is Indiana Jones. Let me tell you, man, I didn't want to see an 80-year-old man running around the screen. Harrison Ford, man, go sit down somewhere, bro. You should be doing less, more intellectual movies. This here, I don't even know what you just was like, yeah, let's do it for, you know what I mean? Let's do one last time. Let's go in there. No, you were wrong. You should have sat down. You're Sean Connery's age when he did the last one with you. Bro, you know what I mean?
Sean Connery was younger in that movie.
Bro, like, what are you doing?
We didn't need it.
Did I just waste my evening? Category is Knock at the Cabin Door. I hated that movie, bro.
Really? I did not think you would hate that
movie, man. Please just make a choice. Will you make a choice? Will you save humanity? Will you do it? Please.
Wow. Interesting. Okay.
I hated that movie. The Mother. I felt Jennifer Lopez. You know what I mean? Hiding in the mountains with her.
Oh gosh, yes, yeah. I wasted my evening with that one too.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
That was the one where she had two dudes and she killed one midway through. So boring. And then she was estranged from her daughter. Then she had old boy from Power helping her. And then they have a face off and it's like, oh, we didn't know anyone was gonna get shot. So dumb.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got into that.
Don't see it.
Then we have we haven't seen this before category. And that category is I like M. Night Shyamalan.
Shamalama Ding Dong.
Shyamalan.
Okay.
So I like a couple what's the Bruce Willis joint?
Sixth Sense.
Okay.
That was a beast.
Did you like Unbreakable?
The first one, yes. The second one irritated the hell out of me. I thought it could have been better.
Mr. Glass or Split?
The third one. That's the whatever one they
third
all.
one.
Yeah, Split was
terrible.
Yeah,
third
Split
one
was
was
the one we were all, oh, this is getting somewhere, and then Glass was the one everybody says stay away.
Right. Third one was
It
garbage.
wasn't great.
So I like them. I even liked the joint before I started hating Mel Gibson. Signs.
Oh,
that wasn't bad.
Did you like the? No, the Miss was Stephen King.
But I like the other one he did with old girl, pretty girl, Howard's Howard. In
Bryce
the pool.
Howard.
But
Lady
okay.
Lake. Is that the name of that one?
No. I don't remember the name of it. It's been feels like 20 years now. Where have I seen this before? Of course, No Hard Feelings, right? So someone pays somebody to bro, every 90s movie at that point was that. You know what I mean? Go get the nerd, turn them into somebody. Bro, let me bet you, man. We're gonna pick a girl, bro.
Gosh,
no, not her.
She's out of my league.
Yeah. You know what? Laney, bro. Laney. You know what I mean?
Laney with glasses.
Right.
Yeah.
All she needed to do was take off those overalls and her glasses, and she was hot.
That joint in Barbie was funny.
Right. So No Hard Feelings. Lady Yep. Yes, sir. The Family Plan. We've seen this before. Killer retires, has a family. Nobody knows he used to be a killer. And then the people who come for him, or somebody comes and he gets in a situation and he has to act out and show his family that he used to be this badass dude. We've already seen
That's
that.
the Mark Wahlberg movie.
That's
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg movie.
I was going
So
to say
they have
got
another
the-
one that
Yeah.
just came out.
last week.
Yes.
You're running on
What is-
Amazon. That's I was like, wait, we can't count that one yet.
Yeah,
Wait,
Kaylee Cuckoo and David Oyelowo.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it wasn't great. It wasn't
Oh,
great.
thanks.
What's her name? Katie Cuckoo?
Listen,
Role
they
play.
can't-
That was another movie. Yeah, it was.
Oh.
It was never great.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's the same family plan.
It was. Yeah. I
They make
decided
that
not to watch
movie-
Mark Wahlberg play the same character again, so I decided to watch role play instead. It did shift up the who was the spy and who was the. Oh my gosh! I can't believe this is happening.
Right.
That movie couldn't
The
decide if
dangle,
it wanted to be
yeah.
a comedy or a drama, and it did neither well.
Last one in that category is Totally Killer. Where, I mean, we loved what, Death Day?
Happy Death Day, Freaky.
Everything. It's the same movies again. We're just watching different casts. And the that wasn't bad category, right? And like I said, these are just random movies, but one was the Milli Vanilli documentary. For whatever reason, I enjoyed that, man. I always wondered what really happened to him and whatever. Like, the other dude doing well. You know, one ain't doing that good. The other one's doing well. He's got his own band. He's doing his thing. It was a good documentary showing him coming up. The other documentary was the Wham one.
Yeah.
And one's doing good, one ain't doing good. And again,
It's kind of a reason.
well, I'm just saying, but it still shows, you know what I mean, the come up of them, and I enjoyed that. And the last one was different. It was No One Can Save You, right? Little alien movie. They came, took over the town on Shorty. She was living in the house by herself. She had killed her sister or something. Everybody hated her in her town. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Anybody? Bueller?
What you watch it on? What you see it on?
I'm not sure if I saw it on Netflix or what. It was a girl. She was living in a house on the edge of town by herself. And see, he knows. Parks with me and Parks, we was always and these she keeps getting visited by aliens at night. That was pretty good, man. It was just different kind of aliens coming to kill her, and
No One Will Save You.
no one will save you.
Oh, it's on Hulu, Jace.
Not a bad show, man. So those are my 4 categories that I came up with, man. So I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know if I could pick a winner because they pretty much all of them are what they are. You know what I mean? But if I had to pick a one, did I just waste my evening? It would definitely be Knock at the Cabin Door. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if y'all suspend me again from the show.
Jason's ahead of you in the queue.
Oh yeah. You know what I mean? That joint was trash. It was trash in the beginning. It was trash in the middle. And guess what? At the end, it was still trash. It was trash. Trash.
Man, I literally watched that, and I'm like, Chief is good. Chief is probably gonna tell me this is a great movie.
No, look at me. That was trash. That was trash.
No, I will not.
No, do it like Chief.
Damn.
Yeah. Hey. Lawrence Fishburne ain't Denzel. And that movie was trash. Are you Wonder Woman me? Am I about to get...
No, that's a thing for French.
Oh, okay. Another movie
I
was
can't
trash.
actually use the real gesture, so I got to use that.
Oh, okay. Trash.
Yes. All right. So, did you want to go through the rest of them? Your winners? Or are you good on just that one?
Hey.
All right. Now, I had proposed doing something we hadn't done in a long time, but I don't know how we got to talking. But let's do one of these. So this one is an old staple we used to do back in the day, but a lot of the chat members haven't seen it before. So instead of doing 5, I just want to know for this actor your favorite role they've been in and your least favorite role they've been in. So I've got 5 choices. I'll just choose one. Let's go with Nicolas Cage.
Ooh.
This is for y'all in the chat too, so feel free to partake. Your favorite and your worst Nicolas Cage movie. Who would like to go first?
Oh,
Feel free to pull up
one I can
IMDb
easily
and
put
go
on my.
to-
I can put up a couple of favorites. Face Off, Con Air for its ridiculousness.
Put
the
down
unbearable, the unbearableness of being Nick Cage, and Mandy, because Mandy is Nick Cage and Nick Cage. That's at least 4. I'm trying. I can't think of the other one I would put in that list, but that's my 4 in the positive.
Oh, you didn't have to do your 4. You just your top 1 and your top worst.
Oh, I can figure out that bad one.
How is his computer flipping over? How is that? Like, I know it's a computer. It's a laptop. Like,
I
how
think
is
he's just using his phone.
Yeah, I had to
is
switch.
he on the other side of the earth? Where the stuff is just all right.
Ryan says Raising Arizona, runner up, Bringing Out the Dead. Blake says Mandy might be for both. Best and worst. Is that possible?
Hell yeah.
I put National Treasure in there. Oh, man. Nick Cage has got some good movies.
National Treasure was good.
Oh,
all right. So you still deciding? You still debating?
Yeah, I got my worst next.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's got some great choices for that too.
So you like Cabin in the Woods? I mean, I'm knocking the cabin door, but you hated what next?
Next, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the no? I'm thinking Knowing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
because I'm like that's the same scenario, but okay, yeah, okay. Next was the when he, you know what, man? I always hoped that back then that they did a sequel. I'd like to know what the hell happened with Next.
I'm surprised you didn't hate it because they didn't go anywhere with it.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's see here because there's so many options for Nicolas Cage. J. King, what you got?
My best, of course, Raising Arizona. Second is The Family Man. I like that. That's a Christmas movie to me.
Family Man was good.
Yeah. My worst, I don't give a shit what nobody tells me. Face Off is trash. Defend Your Movie is trash. And I'm gonna give you one piece of why it's trash. You know that little thing of affection John Travolta does to his wife when he runs his finger down her face, down the center of her face. I challenge all of you to do that to your significant other tonight. See how well
challenge accepted. She need to be awake.
What are you doing to me?
Do it, and see how well that plays. Look at you. What the hell are you doing? Ew, stop.
What are you doing?
Did you scratch your balls? Why your fingers smell like that? Like I'm telling you, do it. See how well it goes. The second in the worst, and we got some doozies. It's Nick Cage. I'm gonna go based on what I saw and not what I heard was bad. And I saw The Wicker Man, and the ending is so bad. It's great.
So
the
bad.
ending makes up for all of what you had to watch.
So
when
bad.
the bees, oh God. Hey, man,
that's so bad.
It's so bad. It's great. It's worth the payoff. It's the
I don't know about that, but it was bad.
You know, honestly, Jeff, I would sit through it again just to watch that scene. I'm sorry. That scene brought me joy.
He has some true doozies.
Look it up, Snake Eyes.
All right, let me see. Which one do I want to go with? Because he really has all kinds of choices. I mean, he has some really good movies. Like when he's on it, he is on it. But
Bro,
when
he
he is
has had some really
bad,
good movies.
whew, I mean, there's so many options for his terrible ones. I mean, 8mm could easily win for the worst. Let's see here. David Thanos says Leaving Las Vegas was good. Kiss of Death might be his most psycho performance, says Chat Nader Gator. And James says Face Off, Raising Arizona. Kicktail, good. So for me, my favorite Nick Cage movie is so tricky trying to go with, and it might just depend on which one I've seen most recently. But man, he was wild and ridiculous, and I like seeing him embrace his ridiculousness at that point in his career.
Oh yeah.
He's fighting screen. And for the worst one, I have to go with Rage. Rage is just, it's like he's trying to do a Taken movie. And this is back in 2014. So, it's like, all right, which way are you going to go? But, man, he's so bad trying to play Liam Neeson. And Danny Glover's running around in it. He really should be going, I'm too old for this. I'm too old to be in this bad of a movie. He was. And Danny, Danny can slum when he's doing some of his movies. He was on Sleepwalk Routine on that one. And it has a bad ending. And it's just awful. But there's so many categories and so many contenders. Bangkok Dangerous could be in that mix too. That was a truly awful movie. But then on the good, I mean, he's great in The Rock. I mean, he does that role so well. So for him, he is the most back and forth dude in all of his in everything. Because he can be great in one and just truly terrible in the next one. It's like,
the
what are you
incredible
doing?
weight of massive talent.
Yeah. 8mm, yeah, Jamelin. Primal, terrible. Lord of War was also good. Yeah, I mean, when he's good, it's like, man, Nicholas is bringing it. But gosh, when they're bad, they are truly abysmal. Chief, what do you got?
Bro, I'm looking here because I'm like, dang,
Yeah.
Ghost Rider. I enjoyed Ghost Rider.
Right, you too.
Like you said, Gone in 60 Seconds, Lord of War.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus. I enjoyed the goddamn Sorcerer's Apprentice. Season of the Witch, I love. Kick ass.
He played his role in that one so well. Big Daddy. I'm Batman as Adam West.
What was the one where he was Dracula?
Oh,
Renfield.
Vampire's Kiss.
That too.
No, Renfield.
Oh my god. Vampire's Kiss gave us the ultimate Nicolas Cage meme.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. If I had to sit down and you put because I love Season of the Witch, man. That movie was a good ass movie, man. And it had my other what's my man's name? The other dude, big chin, bro. From Sons of Anarchy. Hellboy.
Ron
Perlman. Maybe I'll go with Season of the Witch, man, just because.
What did they decide, Brian?
And then I guess I'll just go with the worst joint, Valley Girl. and only because it didn't deliver on a lot of things I needed it to as a young teen. I mean, as a young kid.
You thought you were getting a totally different movie. That said, his new film, Dream Scenario, I didn't like, but his performance is great. I recommend adaptation over for weird indie comedy drama. That's the thing with him. He's really good to be in some terrible movies.
Hey, again, remember, Nick Cage had a giant tax problem. So
he's making movies.
I don't ask to see the script. If they send it, I'm in. He was not.
And when that IRS come for you, when anybody and them letter teams come for you, bro, you better.
You better.
The alphabet comes your way.
He was not trying to hit the Wesley Snipes. He's like, how much you need? We'll make it happen.
My grandfather had a problem with the IRS, and he told the lady on the phone, he said, hey, you can't squeeze blood out of a turnip. The lady on the phone told my grandfather, "That's true, but we can take the turnip." Hey, let me tell you something, bro.
That'll render you silent right there.
He was like, "Oh, look, believe me, they got their money." He was like, "Oh." He's like, "You get some blood out of a turnip." She was like, "That's true, but we can take the turnip."
Really?
Hey,
Nice.
bro. When you hear something like that, you like,
he's a ball collector.
Anybody anybody, I need a second job. Anybody hiring? You try to get that thing off your chest.
Quickly. Take the foot off the chest. All right. Well, fellas, it's that magical special time of the week. Who are your nominees for Dummy of the Week? I have one that is I'm so happy to report mine. But I'm going to build it up a little bit. Jace, who do you got?
All right, I'm going to go with my Dummy of the Week is for DC for not begging Congress to extend their copyright protections on Batman, Superman, because in 2 or 3 years, you're going to see some bad adaptations from random person on the internet. And if they don't bribe Congress to extend theirs, it's just going to be a flood of them. So the DC brand would be complete trash if they don't make this happen. So that is why DC is my Dummy of the Week. I'm sorry, Warner Brothers / DC Comics is my
J. King, you got one?
I got two. One, Michael Rappaport, because Michael Rappaport always finds a way to say the dumbest things possible and then comes back and tries to apologize for just being Michael Rappaport. It would just be better if you went away, or if they just start putting a microphone in his face and asking him to speak. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at his latest comments on, Martin Luther King Jr. and Israel, tying them together. Like, Mike, stop. Just stop and go away, man. Nobody needs you today. We'll check in with you if we need your opinion, but not today.
Not today.
Damn. Aaron Rodgers. Oh, yeah, boy. Mine is whoever the reporter was that asked Todd Bowles what his whether or not he'd have his team prepared to play in Detroit given the weather situation up there, that biting cold and snow. And God bless Todd Bowles for you could tell he was like, what are you talking about? And I'm not gonna say what I want because I love Jeff, man. I don't want to ruin this for him. You know how I can be, Jeff. But I will say this. Ladies, we got football covered. We're good. We're good.
Time for the legal disclaimer, Jason.
Yeah, these statements are made by the independent contractors only. They do not represent.
These views do not represent Lyle's movie files,
or Lyle's figure files.
I'm serious, man. Listen, I don't have any problem with it, but you know what I really got a problem with? See, Snake, there you go. I'm congratulations, by the way. Nobody deserves it more than y'all. I don't like when you have someone up there who has never played a down of football moderating a Hall of Fame, 2 Hall of Famers, a tenured NFL coach, and someone else who's got years of NFL experience. You're just stop yourself, King. Stop yourself.
I think you're just digging yourself a hole. I don't think you
I'm digging it with a golden shovel, man.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
But I'm sorry, it bothers me. What do you know? Go make us a sandwich. We're talking football, and I'll stop there.
Again, not the views of Wild.
Welcome back, King. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Jason, we need to get the official writing of John for the next part of this.
This is the one that will not be making the Facebook post.
Just in case you want to allow move files, we need sponsors. And I'm gonna table tonight's episode.
Please monetize.
All right, my dummy of the week is absolutely 100% the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh yeah,
Cowboys keeping Mike McCarthy. Oh yeah,
are you serious?
They are, which means
I love
I
it.
have to
Here
endure
we
another
come.
season of the Cowboys being the greatest thing since the invention of the knife that sliced the bread. But in the playoffs,
love
they will
this.
remember, oh, we're the Dallas Cowboys, and quickly proceed to turtle up and somehow get another shocking exit that no
I
one's talking about.
love this.
Me too. I'm so happy. So happy.
Couldn't
Still
ask
them
for a better thing.
boys.
Yeah. Them boys. Chief, take us home. Football season's over.
Let me tell you something, bro. So last week it was the Wink Martindale joint. This week we find out Dable cusses at his staff. Oh my God, bro. How's that news? The fans, the Giants fans, are the biggest bunch of pansies that ever like
Why do
I
you still have a
truly
job?
tell that nobody is from the Parcells era. What up, Joe Kelly? Anymore here. Like
Good on, Joe.
Parcells yelled at the coaches, he yelled at the players, he yelled at you
He
making
yelled at the
3-4
families.
million.
Come on.
Bro, making 3-4 million a year.
Everyone.
Tough it up. So, he called me an MFer. I always feel like they're on the phone talking to their mom. Remember Waterboy? I didn't get the job, Mom. And the phone is cut and he's in some high heels and he's, you know what I mean? Like, bro, why does this make you angry if he talks? Like, this is the thing of competition. Like, you can tell these guys never had real jobs. If you get cussed out at your job sometimes your co-workers cuss you out. Sometimes your boss may cuss you out. These are the things that happen in the space of life, of the real, like, I don't understand how that's a thing. What's going on with Dable? The ship is going down. The yada, yada, yada. I'm like, bro, he's a coach. He's a head coach. He's cussing. Like, what's going on the sidelines nowadays? You know what I mean? Dable, we'd like you to speak nicely to the staff.
Get out of my face. No.
You know what I mean?
Get the beep out of my
look, the Giants won nothing.
Shut your mouth.
They want a seat on that couch, baby. They want a seat on that couch. That's what they won. It's just man. I heard a dude talking today, and he was like,
There
"Man,
it is, Jamila.
Y'all want us to play flag football? Let me know what it is, because football is getting so soft all the way around, man. All the way around. It started with the hitting. Now it's turning into the coaches have to speak to everybody politely. It's just stupid. It's a stupid
really
problem to have. It's a stupid thing to be mad at. It's irritating. And I'm like, how the hell are you mad at a bro for cussing you out for doing something dumb during the game? You know what I mean?
Hey, you let that defensive tackle go right by you. But what can we do to make your day better?
Right. You called the wrong defense. I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
It's you know what? We'll
get him next play.
there. But when we get the ball back, when we're on defense, listen, man, I need you to do your thing, okay? But hey, you're cool. You're cool. Don't worry about it. I'm cool. Hey, get my man. Yeah, bring the Kool-Aid over. Yeah. Look, I got some Kool-Aid coming. It's cherry, extra sugar, just the way you like it. It's gonna be okay, man. It's gonna be okay. Listen, I love you, man. Thanks for coming out today. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? It's battle. You're supposed to be a gladiator. You're supposed to be in the heat of battle. And here you are, just he's cussing at me. I'm not gonna play. I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Everybody's taking their ball and going home now.
Yes,
you know
they
what I mean? I enjoy a good cussing. Give it to me.
Hey, Blake, he said we used to injure him and do a hump dance in a circle around the body.
Bro.
Again, remember what they said LT said happened during fumbles.
You get a participation trophy.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for showing up. You rock. You know what I mean? You're in 30th place, but guess what? You go home with this trophy because you showed up. You came out. I can't do it anymore, bro. I am so irritated. Sports is becoming, football is becoming this joint, man. I don't. You know what? The lingerie. You ever watch the Lingerie League?
Yeah,
they
hit. Watch that.
They hit.
No, they don't play around.
They hit.
Yeah.
They're in lingerie. They're hitting. The NFL joint.
Whacking each other.
Bro.
I remember when I was 8 years old, ankle biter football. My coach, man. What was my guy's name? Winston, WW, Mr. Winston Wallace. That man grabbed me by the cage and told me I looked like 5 pounds of 10 pounds of excrement stuffed in a 5-pound bag. And to get my little fat ass off of his field if I'm gonna try to sneak in Twinkies in between timeout. And then he slapped me on the back of the helmet. And I was like, damn, I mean, I'm feeling bad about myself. And now I'm doing the walk of shame because I did try to take a bite of Twinkie. Hey, I was hungry and I'm fat. But that's the way it was. I was 8. I didn't cry. I just said, well, the next time I get back out there, don't do that again.
You learned your lesson.
You used to learn. Actually, somebody said
to learn a lesson.
I remember my mother used to grab a twig, a branch, a switch from off the tree. I can imagine nowadays a kid. No, don't you grab that switch. Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
It's like the Matrix. No.
Hello, Siri. Call CPS. Do it. I'll press send. Yeah, that's what I thought. Throw it down. Now take me to McDonald's. You know what I mean? It's just gotten too crazy, bro. It's just gotten crazy, man. So yeah, it is good. And just after child, we did beat the Eagles, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, at this point in the season, the Eagles were garbage. They were garbage. Sure. You know what I mean? The Eagles are the Denver Broncos of the NFC.
Ouch.
Oh,
wow. Hey, we're trash. We didn't start out 10-1. We are just trash. We accept our lot in life. Okay.
All right. Well, fellas, thank you as always. Javon, thank you for your quarterly feeling visit.
Semi-annual, Jeff. Semi-annual.
It's not cool.
Gotcha,
I am back.
And look, and he never changed his pitch. He's been eating the whole time.
Hopefully it's not the Twinkies.
Hey, I still got time.
All right. Jay Mullen, David Thanos, Afton Child Blakes Harpley, Joe Kelly for Ryan Daly, Lonzino Bailey, Snake Eyes, Chet Inator Gator. Let's see, make sure I got everybody. Did I say Snake Eyes already?
David Thanos.
Harpley, of course.
Thanos.
We got a couple of
We had a lot.
Yeah, thank you all for making the show what it was. We'll be back, of course, maybe with Javon. We'll see what the league says when we get news.
Come on, man.
All right. So for now, thank y'all for rolling with us. Of course, I'll be back on tomorrow for Thursday's Lost Figure Files. But for now, this episode of Lost Movie Files has been filed.